Hey everybody, Dave Guerra here. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Hey, made some tea today, but I heated it up. The water, that is. What do you use to heat up your water for your tea? I'm going to tell you what I use on today's show. Hey everybody, David Guerra here. Welcome back. It's time for the Rio Tea Company's tea review, but we're not going to review tea today. So is it the tea review? How about the Rio Tea Import Company's tea accessory review, number 1, or episode number 13, 12. Doesn't matter, we're here. How are you? How's it going? And wow, January's over, now February, and we still have yet to have a freeze down here in deep South Texas, our neck of the woods. But hey, doesn't matter. We've had some nice cool days and cool evenings and cool nights, and that's been a lot of fun. It's been a great opportunity for us to try some of these teas, and it's been fantastic. Great opportunity, especially when it's cool. But I can't wait for I'm going to say it, I can't wait for the summer so we can try some iced teas. I got some strawberry kiwi stuff that I'm going to be making. I got a couple of other little ones that I'm going to be making, and those should be a lot of fun. But we're going to wait for those until it gets a little bit warmer. In the meantime, today, like I said, we're going to talk about, that's right, tea accessories. In this case, we're going to talk about the water kettle, the one I like, the one I've been using since day one, and it's great. It's easy to use, no problems. I've had no problems with it. We were boiling water in the microwave, we were boiling water on the stove, in a kettle, iron kettle, but it just wasn't, I don't know, I wanted something different. I wanted something a little bit more portable, a little bit easier to lug around, especially when I'm doing the tea reviews. So, what we got then is this. It's Aroma, that's the name of the company, Aroma, A-R-O-M-A, and it's a 7-cup electric water kettle. That's it. This is it. This is what it looks like when you take it off the base. And the base looks something like this. This is it. Short cord. That's the only downfall behind this. It's a short cord, but it won't fall if it's still plugged in. It'll probably, if it's real low to the ground, it'll hit the floor. But for the most part, if you have it up on your shelf, your counter, and it falls off, it will not. So as I said, that's the only downfall is this cord. It's just a little short, but it makes sense. That way it doesn't hit and end up breaking your electrical piece. So it's the double-edged sword, two-sided sword, whatever you want to call it. It's okay. Now, here's the neat thing behind this. So, there's your outlet, 110 volt. There's your base. The kettle sits on top. Now, here's where the elements are. Here's where the contacts are. Sorry, for your elements. Your elements are inside, and I'll show you those in just a minute. But here is where the electrical contacts are. Now, don't worry. There's like a little hook kind of sleeve that runs right over when the kettle is not in the base. So it closes it off. It does a pretty good job of, well, letting it go, letting stuff go, letting water drip through should something drip out and fall through. But it is sturdy. You won't get your fingers caught in there. You're washing it, you're cleaning it, you're drying it out, you're dusting it. Don't worry. It's protected. You won't drop anything in there. You won't electrocute yourself, basically. Typically, I leave this unplugged. I mean, unless I'm doing something, I'll plug it in, run it, and you'll hear that in just a second. And then I'll come back to it, and once I'm done for the day, I'll unplug it. And it's just one of those things. Now, here's some stats about the base plate and the Aroma 7-cup water kettle. I found this at a local store that has red circle inside another circle, inside a hollow circle. There you go. And I found it for about $20, about $19.99. I think you could find it at that price online. And you might be able to find it at your local red store that has a bullseye, there we go, in it. And you'll find it for about that price, $19.99. Now, the box is not that big. It's about 9 by 6 by 10, so it's kind of, it's good hand size. You're going to need to put it in a cart. And all in all, the whole package, the base plate, the kettle, and the box, while it's in packing mode, is about just under 3 pounds, or according to the website, 2.7 pounds in the box. So, let's take a look inside. Well, let's take a look at the outside. Nice handle, very good grip, solid grip. Here's your on-off switch. All you do, flip this up, pour the water in, go up to 7 cups, sorry, not 7 inches, up to 7 cups max. You can go a little bit over. I don't recommend it. It would tend to bubble over once it starts to boil. Now, once you do that, put the water in there, close it up, make sure you hear it shut. And again, don't leave it, make sure it's nice and snug. Push this down, your little light's going to go on. There's a little light right here. It'll go on, and you'll start hearing the noise. I think you heard it in the last episode. It'll get kind of loud, but that's right before the water really starts to roll. Okay, and then you'll hear that, and it will actually trip the off switch. So be ready for that. That lets you know that the water has reached boiling point, and it automatically shuts off. Now, depending on the tea that you're making, some call for 212, some call for just under 212 or 210, some call for 175. It depends on what you're making. So adjust accordingly. My recommendation, as always, is let it boil, because you know it's not going to get any higher than that. And then let it come down, let it cool. Now be careful, it might take a little while, because 212 to 175 is quite a ways away. It's a great change in temperature. However, don't let that get you down. Pay attention to what's going on, give some time to, pay attention to the water coming down, the temperature coming down. But now you got a great time to read your tea, read the comments on the back of the tea box, understand what's going on, and make sure that you're doing it right. And you're steeping your tea, you're brewing your tea, whatever you need to do, it's being done the right way. The only thing is once it gets cold, well, you got to start it all the way back up again. And I'll do that every once in a while. Especially with it shuts off, I go back, sit down, drink my tea, and I want more. Well, I got to fire it back up again. Hopefully, it's not room temperature water, or it's not water that's been sitting around. It's actually water that just recently got hot or reached boiling point. It shouldn't take that long. But again, be prepared for that. The other thing behind the Aroma electric water kettle that I do like, it's easy to clean. It's very easy to clean. Wipe it down on the outside. Inside, just throw a little water in there, give it a run around, and throw it out. Pretty much that's it. The burner at the bottom, it's quite a ways down there, and it's always submerged. I don't know if you can see it there. It's always submerged. So again, there's always water in there, but it doesn't hurt to kind of clear out. And if you've got water, you're using tap water, well, there's going to be deposits. All city waters have deposits. I don't care where you live. I don't care who tells you what. There's always going to be something, because again, it's coming through these pipes. It's coming down the line, and I don't know how far your faucet is from the water source in your local municipality. So you're going to run into sediment. You're going to run into, what is that white stuff called? Buildup. You're going to run into that, and it's going to happen. It happens, but that's okay. The neat thing is because it's boiling and because it's underneath the elements, it will fall underneath. So if you've got little sediment or anything in the water, that's okay. It will fall below. It will not collect on the heating elements. Like some that have them way down at the bottom, well, they're attracted to the heat. They'll stay on there. I've had this one now for about a year. I've read some reviews, and for some people, the automatic shut-off does not shut off. Take that into the store. It is a safety hazard, folks, because water keeps boiling. Eventually it'll boil off. It'll keep cooking. But have a little patience. You don't know. I have no patience. Once I hear the water going, it's like, okay, shut off. Okay, shut off. Shut it off. And I take it out. Seconds later, I hear it shut off. So I take it out of the seat. So enough talking. Let's watch this thing go. And there it is. It's boiling. That's all it takes. A couple of minutes. When it's at 7, there it is, a full boil. And there it goes. Just tripped off. Now, you're ready to enjoy your tea. That's it, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you watching the Rio Tea Import Company's tea review, or tea accessory review #1. Until next time, my name's Dave Guerra, and have a great day.